It's more fun in the Philippines. Welcome here in Pangasinan. By the way, good morning my dear tourists. My name is Abrilyn Abalos, but you can call me Avril. I will be your tour guide for today. Are we all excited to discover the top destination of Pangasinan? Yes, I believe so. I make sure that you will enjoy this tour. For this day tour, we will visiting some the most prominent attraction in this beautiful province. Do you have any idea for our tourist attraction? So, before we start to our tour, I want to share about the history of Pangasinan. Pangasinan is officially the province of Pangasinan. It's a coastal province in the Philippines, located in the Ilocos region of Luzon. Its capital is Lingayen. Pangasinan is on the western area of the island of Luzon, along Lingayen Gulf and the South China Sea. It has total land area of 5,451.01 square kilometers. The name Pangasinan means the land of salt or place of salt making. It is derived from the root word asin, meaning salt in the Pangasinan language and other related languages. Pangasinan has been described as a gateway to northern Luzon as an heartland of the Philippines. Do you know that the total population is projected to rise to 3,039,500 in 2010? According to the 2007 Philippine General Election, Pangasinan has a voting population of 1,360,807, which is the second highest in the Philippines. Pangasinan is the name for the province, the people, and the primary language spoken in the province. Pangasinan is a destination for tourists who wish to explore islands and beaches, waterfalls, and feast on the tasty local cuisine, all just 3 to 4 hours of drive from Manila. Pangasinan translates to place of salt, as if a major producer of salt. Do you want to know about the culture of Pangasinan? By an agriculture-based economy, Pangasinan people are said to be easygoing and relaxed, assured of a perennial abundant harvest. Their sense of humor and gaiety are reflected in the folk songs and celebration found in both fishing coasts and farming interior cultures. I know that you will be happy that tourists that we will visiting for today. Please pay attention when we having the tour for you to be able to know and appreciate. And please be guided for our tour precaution first. Please stay alerted and be aware of your surroundings. Second, pay attention to the safekeeping of your wallets, case, and cellular phones. If you hear my whistle, please pay attention to your tour guide. My flag will remind you to follow me when we head back to our destination or head back to our van. Lastly, please don't hesitate me. Ask if you have a problem. Is that okay, my dear tour? So now we will visiting Sunflower Maze, Manawag Church, Bagbag Beach, and Little Batanes, 100 Island, Bolinao Falls, and lastly, Cape Bolinao Lighthouse. Our first destination is Sunflower Maze. The country first sunflower is beginning to take shape in this culture town in Pangasinan province. Seen above, the Gaian maze of flower would look like a fully open sunflower sprawling at a 2,100 square meter portion of a 3-hectare demonstrations from in Barangay Si Lecchauco. The sunflowers were blooming. It was a beautiful sight, and the idea of sunflower maze was born. If you are unfamiliar with outdoor a maze, you enter the maze at the starting point and wander your way through the paths looking for the exit. Don't be surprised to find a dead ends along the way. Second destination is Manawag Church, the minor basilica of Our Lady of the Rosary of Manawag, located on the top of a hill in the town, has been canonically affected with the Papa Basilica of Saint Mary Major in Rome since June 2011. The Manawag Church is arguably the most famous pilgrimage site in Pangasinan, with many even calling in the Catholic Mecca in the country. Officially known as the Our Lady of the Most Holy Rosary of Manawag. The church is located on the top of hill, which allows for a beautiful landscape for the religious complex. The statue of Our Lady of Manawag is a 17th century ivory and silver image of the Virgin Mary with 17th century by Padre Juan de San Jose. So next, our third destination is Sual, Pangasinan. Is known for its beautiful beaches and seashores rock formations. Bagbag Beach is one of the famous beaches in the town. Recently, it became popular and dubbed as Little Batanes of Pangasinan. As the view in Pangasinan, the view on the hill of Bagbag Beach resembles the famous feature of Batanes, like the view of the vast sea from the top of Green Hills, and the spectacular view of the small island. Hiking going to the hill is a bit challenging for inexperienced hikers, but once you reach the summit, you will enjoy the beautiful view of Nilo Island and other spanning island of the famous 100 Islands in Alaminos, Pangasinan. It will take 20 to 30 minutes of trekking and climbing depending on one's pace, with rest from the time to time, to take a selfie and take shots or photos of the picture's view. So now, my dear tourists, are you excited for our fourth destination? So, we're going to 100 Island, known as 100 Precious Gems, in one of the top Philippines countryside attractions. There are over 100 of these islands and islets, coral bases, and mostly without useful vegetation. Local and foreign tourists flock to this park to see the natural beauty, primeval caves, and white beaches. 100 Island is an ideal escape from the hassle and bustle of the city, with more than 100 islands harboring white sand beaches, caves, limestone rocks, and cliffs, and rich marine life. 100 Island guarantee a well-worth escape in this part of Pangasinan. Island 100 is a popular tourist spot in Alaminos, Pangasinan because of the stunning views it offers. There's view deck Governor's Island 100, perfect for taking selfies and panoramic shots. To get there, you will have to climb a 123 steps staircase. It's tiring, but so worth it. Simimbahan Cave is the like Virgin and Cuenco Cave. The Cuenco is tunnel-like, featuring unique stone hydrological formation. Nolsok Cave, it has its own formation of stalactites and stalagmites. It's a home of large number of bats. Milagrosa Cave, this cave consists of limestone formation with white sands. The fifth destination is Bolinao. The first attraction that usually comes to mind is the Patar White Beach. While it deserves our attention, there are other tourist spots that we will captivate the traveler in you, just like the three charming Bolinao Falls. Bolinao Falls feature not just one, not two, but three beautiful waterfalls that caters to all type of travelers. These are called Bolinao Falls 1, Bolinao Falls 2, and Bolinao Falls 3. Bolinao Falls 1 is the highest waterfall of the three. Bolinao Falls 2 has a wider basin, and Bolinao Falls 3 is the combination of the two falls. Of the three waterfalls, Bolinao Falls 1 is the highest. However, it has a small deep catch basin but is still spacious enough to swim around. This falls is ideal for cliff diving since it's really high. Unlike the first waterfall, Bolinao Falls 2 is not that elevated and only feature a medium-high cliff but is still enough to dive. Its water basin is wider than the first waterfalls, so it gives families much space to swim around too. Bolinao Falls 2 is a series of shallow turquoise rock falls with water following down from the smooth limestone formation. If you want to enjoy the best both worlds, Bolinao Falls 3 is the perfect place for you because it's a combination of the first two. This waterfalls has towering cliff perfect for diving and a deep and wide water catch basin where you can go bamboo rafting. Our last destination, my dear tourists, are you excited? Our last destination is Cape Bolinao Lighthouse. It's a historic lighthouse in Bolinao, Pangasinan, Philippines. It was built in 1905 by three engineers, an American, a British, and a Filipino. Situated at an elevation of 107 meters above sea level. It is the second highest lighthouse in the Philippines, next to the Cape Bujador Lighthouse. The lighthouse tower itself stands 30.78 meters or 101.0 feet high. The original third-order equipment of the Cape Bolinao Lighthouse was made in England with the lantern sourced from France. The apparatus of the lighthouse. Now, my dear tourists, you want to taste the delicacies of Pangasinan? First is tubig. It's the rice cake version of Pangasinan. It is added with coconut meat strips for additional taste. It is rolled into banana leaves, then grilled. Although tubig in different places like Tarlac, Solconi, Pangasinan, where it's located, originated. Second is Puto Kalasyaw. A sweet bite-sized rice cake is a dream of everyone. Kalasyaw, Pangasinan made it possible. Its sweetness comes from the rice juice that gather regrinding. They serve the famous Kalasyaw puto that comes in the flavors mango, strawberry, ube, pandan, and the classic. Third is Kaliskisan versions of paipaitan. This can either use goat, beef, and pork innards as the prime ingredients. The innards are simmered in water mixed with spices to taste. The animal fat, also called as sebo, is added to enhance the meaty flavor. Kaliskisan can be your go-to food or a cold weather. Our fourth delicacies is Alaminos Longanisa. Is the Pangasinan versions of sausage. The Alaminos Pangasinan Longanisa particularly has distinctive garlic, meaty, and salty taste. It is made up of pork and meat, fat color with red aswete. After adding the additional spices, the mixture is the wrapped in pork intestines. into sausage shapes. So our fifth delicacies, my dear tourists, is pigar-pigar. It's one of the quintessential dishes of Pangasinan. It is made of beef stir-fried with mixed vegetables, primarily with onions and cabbage. Pangasinense also use cow or carabao's meat as an alternative, although it is originated in Alaminos. It is widely served in all parts of the province. Binonge has the similar taste, but it's sweeter. It is first wrapped in banana leaves, then placed in a hollow bamboo tube. Once cooked, it is sticky rice inside. You can request for additional coconut meat and caramelized brown sugar as topping. That's our delicacies here in Pangasinan. Let's go and try and taste it. Hello, my dear tourists. Have you enjoyed our tour here in Pangasinan? I guess you want more, right? I am very much willing to tour you again here in Pangasinan, and I want to say that our tour is ending. Thank you, my dear tourists, for choosing Pangasinan as your destination and for choosing me as your tour guide. I hope you have enjoyed to our tour. On behalf of Wanderlust Travel Agency, I am Evelyn once again, and I will be your tour. I will be happy to see you again here in the province of Pangasinan. And also, there's a lot of activities and destinations that you want to visit here in Pangasinan, like San Fabian Beach, Dasol Beach, Bani Beach, and more. For more information about Pangasinan, don't hesitate to contact me. This is my business card, and you will see my details or contact details in there, as well as our social media accounts and our company websites that you want to know about our company. Don't forget to fill up the evaluation form to complete as our company to know your comments and our improvement. Thank you so much once again, and I wish you all a safe trip back to your hometown.